Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host, JJ48, and tonight we are continuing with Zelda Link Between Worlds. I loaded into Link's house, and there were some enemies outside, so I just kind of ducked in, and where Ravio's, I guess, lounging around since he doesn't have anything to sell anymore, since we bought it all. Welcome back, Mr. Hero. Okay, that's all I have to say. Oh. Hey! Don't touch that bag, Mr. Hero. There's something in there that's more important than life itself. Is it rupees? Because, yeah, that would indicate rupees. I will say from the top here, when I spotted out of the corner of my eye just momentarily, at first I thought it was a large white egg with green spots on it, sort of like the egg from Link to the Past. Not Link to the Past, Link's Awakening. But that seems to not be the case. Okay. So what we're going to try to do today, we're going to try to get through, was it the Tower of... No, I didn't want to go back through. Like Tower of Trials or something like that. Okay, stay on this side. Okay. We're going to try to go through the Tower of Trials. I think we need to go through like twice more. In order to get everything that is offered there. But you might recall last time, I think we made it to the boss, which was a purple Moldorm. But we'd already used up all of our fairies, and it just didn't quite have enough. And so we sadly didn't make it. So I want to do a little bit of preparation. And I think... there's a mime out there. There's still a bunch of Mimais in this section of the road roll. Is this the... Here we go. Okay, Great Rupee Fairy. Throw rupees into the fountain. I know we threw some rupees in. I don't know how many, but... Generosity fills my heart. Okay, I'm already at full heart, so thanks, that doesn't really help me. I will, however... there it is. There we go. Keep one fairy in a bottle. And then we just need to keep throwing money in here until we get enough. Do we have a shovel to dig under the big rock? Well, I don't think we use a shovel in this game. We use the sand rod. We can see if there's anything under the big rock. It was a dirt spot, wasn't it? I don't know how much we've thrown in here before. There's been a lot for my fountains. Let's take this. Okay, now there's 4 fairies spawning. We have done a lot for my fountain. Thank you. Please do not stop now. kind of like the greedy fairy. Like, eventually, we should be able to... Okay, well, we're almost out of rupees. So, eventually she should give us something, besides just more fairies, but I think we need 3,000 rupees total. I have grown much, thanks to you. Let me give you this bottle. May it prove useful in your travels. Okay, there we go. Okay. So now we have an extra bottle. So what I want to do now is... Here am I. Oh. Oh. There's a My with the bomb. Okay. So can we do anything here? Nah, that's just showing where the rock was. Okay. So now I want to see if we have enough. We have one fairy in a bottle, but the fairies, they're a good emergency measure, but they don't exactly help us much. Like they just kind of, they only give us like 4 hearts or 5 hearts or something. So, which isn't very much. So I'm going to see if we fly to the witch. So I'm trying to get the stylus out. Hey, have you met Mother Mima yet? I hope so. I've heard that if you help her, she'll do nice things for you. I'm a little jealous how much she can help you out. She's got power. My broom will have to do. Off you go. Well, your broom and the fact that you're, like, one of the sages, and you're going to be kind of helping out in that way. Okay. So what was yellow? Make yourself invulnerable for a short time. That will be useful. So, yes, please. We'll use that when we get to the Moldorm. There, lovely. Filled your bottle as full as it gets. Okay. Restores all of your hearts. You can't go wrong with this one. Okay. What was the red potion? Okay, restores 8 hearts. We definitely want the blue potion. Which, again, seems kind of wrong that we have the blue potion doing more, restoring more than the red potion. Since in the original Legend of Zelda, we established that for Link, we start with red potions, or red items, then move up to blue items. That's going to be 200. Let me see if I can quickly get 13 more rupees, so we can fill our last bottle with some more blue potion. Take these guys out from a distance so they can't shock me with their electricity. And there we go. Oh, we can also do that. Okay. And they were also getting to use some of the monster tails and, what was it, monster guts, I think for yellow, or monster horns, that we've been collecting all game. So, alright. Now with that, let's go find a spot to get back to low rule. Do we have one more empty jar? We do have one more empty. We just got an empty jar, and we haven't done anything. Well, I guess let's go get another fairy then. Take a lot to be able to get the rupees we need to get more potions. So let's just get another safety fairy. Belle, why didn't I give you something easier on the ears? Speaking of flying, did you know there are some places you can only reach with a Kuko? I didn't realize till I walked in here that it's possible that she might demand another donation, but fortunately, she, now that she's given us a bottle, she seems to just have it replaced with fairies all the time. Alright. Treacherous Tower, that was it. Lucky getting to go to so many different places. I hate being stuck, you know, just in general. Let's go ahead and save while we're here. Okay, let's go ahead. No, not our gear, we want our items. I'm not sure what the last two slots are for. I know one of them is an item that I think we're going to get in the final dungeon, but I'm not sure what the other one is. Oh, I think I do. We got this foul fruit. There was another fruit that we got that, there was another fruit that we had a chance to buy, so I bet that's for that other fruit. Okay. Do I need to have rupees? Wait a second. Oh, come on, Sword. Why you don't have enough rupees? Sorry, no rupees, no game. I got an idea. Go out in the wild, collect a bunch of rupees, and come back. Okay, let's... Oh, what kind of random enemies walking around the overworld don't have rupees? Just monster parts. There's a rupee. Yeah, these single rupees aren't really making us rich very fast. Okay, there's Fairy Fountain. Good to know there's one nearby if we need it. about how Princess Zelda is doing. Let's get flying. Okay, here's how we get out. I guess we can hunt down some more Mai-Mais while we search for it. Oh, okay, that was what I wanted to do. There There's a rift on this side. I don't think we've been through this rift, have we? Okay, I don't know if we had or not, but it takes us to a place accessible without it, so it doesn't much matter, other than just being another option if we're looking for how to get through. Oh, we have a bee. If I had an empty bottle, I might be able to catch you and sell you. Okay, let's... We know where we can get fairies to refill. Let's do that. Caught a bee. Let's put it in a bottle. I know there was a Mai-Mai herd up here at the baseball field. There we go. We're going to have to come back and do this, I think, for a heart piece at some point. Okay, let's go... Go back up to the village and travel to Kakariko village so we can talk to the... what's up here? Talk to the bee guy and see... I think we can sell bees to him. I know he's looking specifically for a golden bee, but I think even normal bees we can get at least a few rupees for him. Okay, excuse us. He blew us a heart, thank you. You found another bee? Here's a little something to say thanks. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Hey, nice, 50 rupees. Oh, thank you from the very bottom of my buzz. Alright. Well, that should be enough for us to get... I think to get into the tower. Back down here to grab another fairy real quick. We'll go take on the tower. Hey, one of the fairies escaped the fountain. Okay. So what we'll try to do is we'll try to use our potions when we get down to where it's beeping level. Just so that way we can save our fairies for an emergency, like if we suddenly take too much damage that we weren't anticipating. So get lost, confused about where to go next? Here's a suggestion. Head to the fortune teller. He knows all. Okay. Now let's save again. Now we have some money. Okay, yep. Been playing for a whole 20 minutes, so... Boom, boom, look at you who just walked into the room. Sword Boy is going to be the next contestant on the advanced course, right? You ready for this? Yes, ma'am. Let's go through the advanced course. What? I need 200 rupees? Yep, and we'll have our yellow potion for when we get to the boss fight. Everybody seems a bit more loaded with rupees this time around. Okay, there's 200 rupees. Let's see if that's enough. All these flying bombardier guys. Fortunately, we climb ladders pretty fast. That's nice. Okay. Still not... Okay. Look, it might help if you told me how many rupees you need from me, rather than just looking at what I have and declaring it to be not enough. Okay, I think down by the swamp, it seemed like we were getting a lot of rupees down there. And a good chance for a bee, which we know we can sell for 50 rupees. You know what my gram says? It's good to walk. Stop to smell the roses. Pick up monster parts. Wonder how she's doing. Miss my gram. Last I checked, she was doing just fine. Still running her potion shop. Sold us some good potions. Actually, we know there's some rupees on the walls here. Not a lot, but every little bit helps. And when there's enough of them together like that, then... Oh, wow, we're already up to 290. Alright, let's get up to 300. There we go. That ought to be... Well, we got our goal, 300. Who knows if that's actually enough or not. Oh, what's this? Oh, let's see. His brothers will be taking this here treasure. Unless you be dashing, you may as well go home now. Oh, okay. So we're gonna need to dash in order to get there. Okay, that's to get out. Ah, ran too far. Okay. We need to stop before we run off the edge, because there's no walls here. Oh. Okay, that's what's going to make this tricky, is just turning corners. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. How is it that I'm not being fast enough? I'm never not being fast enough. Ah! Ran diagonally. Ah. Have to stop a bit earlier on that one. Okay. What? Could have sworn I stopped early enough on that. Or started stopping. Is that part, like, slicker or something? What? Okay, it definitely took me longer than normal to stop on there. We're gonna have to... Yeah. No. I mean, the good news is, once we do this, I think we'll almost certainly have enough rupees, since the prize for here is usually a decent amount of rupees. Okay, that part we just overshot. So, how is this? Okay, so on this last section, just to... So we're gonna have to start running and start stopping almost immediately after. Then run. Okay, start stopping once we get up the stairs. And then run all the way over to there. Wow. But then it looks like that's the last leg. And then we can reach the... Then we should be able to reach the center. Ah. Okay, probably need to start stopping, like, just as we reach the stairs there. What? Okay, there I was holding down, just didn't register. Come on, Link. On an actual DS, you should be able to register what you're doing. 3DS. Okay. Yeah. well, okay, at least we appeared. Just throwing a little bit because I kept on going at a diagonal instead of at a right angle. Okay. Ah, no. Nope. Okay. Did not mean to hit that. Come on, we're already here. Almost got it. We've made it to the final gate. Oh, okay. Ah. Okay, I think I see what I need to do on the braking. If I try to brake by pushing in the direction that I want Link to go next, he takes a little longer. If I just pull straight back from the direction he's traveling, he brakes more suddenly. So, okay. Ah. Wow, that last one's going to be tough. Okay, but I think I know one thing I might be able to do to just... Oh. Let's get back there first. Oh. Okay, I haven't missed that one very often. Did stop a little early on it, though. Alright. Come on, like you're slowing down. Now you can't even make that leg of it. Okay. Let's get ourselves a little bit more time doing this. Okay. Let's still work on our stopping a little bit. Can also do that here. I wish I could use save state so I could just save right here, but not an option. Ah. Almost had it. Okay. I stopped just a little too early there. If I would have stopped a little bit later, I think I would have had it. Ah. And then I got stuck on a diagonal there. And I have to actually drop down because that's why they have the early gates. We can't just walk back. Okay. Yeah, going at a bad angle there. Okay. Now are we finally make it? We did. Come on, you can open it. A gold rupee worth 300 rupees. That's a nice dash you got there. It's a nice dash you got there. Okay. I'm glad you guys aren't being too upset that we managed to take the treasure you were going for. Alright. Now, hopefully this will be enough. I've been worried about how Princess... Yeah. Me too. Totally worried. Okay, is 600 enough for you? Okay. Double boom in the room. I'm so impressed. The advanced course has 50 floors. Beat up baddies to your heart content. Heart's delight for the bargain price of only 300 rupees, please and thank you. Okay, why couldn't you have told me that when I was trying to collect rupees? Let's get our ice rod out, because I think, if I recall, the ice rod and the fire rod together were able to kind of handle most everything. And these guys aren't too much of a threat, but once we get into like enemies that are blocking us, and this is just crazy. Okay, ropes. He's kind of dashed at us a little bit there. Okay, like these guys. Oh, these are the ones that just have little daggers that don't actually block us. Okay. These guys. These are the tougher, like, low roll pose. Which, instead of having hooded faces, or instead of having, like, faces sunken in their hoods, now they just, it's like they just have a mask over their face. Or, like, the whole hood is, you know, a mask on their face. And that right there, we just made back a bunch of our investment. Okay, you guys. Nice rod as well for you. Okay. What are you guys? Oh yeah, we little runny guys. Oh, they can breathe fire, that's right. Use our sword beam while we have it. It's also can be helpful. on an icy floor now, so things are a little bit slicker. These are my Kappa things. And we've lost our sword beam. Now the duck gators, or pegman gators. Kind of sound like ducks. Okay, good. Reason we don't have to worry about them shocking us. Okay. 18 foot. Oh, giant ones. This. Whoop. Yeah, you knock me off the edge, I'll knock you off the edge. Blinking a lot. Yeah. Okay, we're 20 floors down out of 50. Ow. Okay, the low roll rats. Low roll folks that for some reason have skulls instead of normal snake heads. I wonder if those are like helmets they're wearing, or if it actually is just they have snake bodies and just a skull. Good, the ice rod can hit enemies up in the sky, so that was useful for taking them out while they were flying like that. Whiz robes down. Now these bouncy things. Oh yeah, mini mold runs. They're super fast. And I still don't know why the red variant is stronger than the blue variant. So for Link, suddenly blue is better than red, but only when it comes to the potions. Like, we got the blue tunic, and I think there's still the red tunic to get, which will be stronger. So I don't know how they're doing the colors anymore. They seem to kind of They seem to be kind of losing focus there. Okay. You guys are hitting your buddy, you realize. Okay. Lionels. Yeah, I thought he was knocked off the edge, that's why I stopped attacking him. Okay. 30th floor, just a single heart. Oh, these are the things that really bounces when we hit them, so yeah, we need to be very careful. If we freeze them first, it's not so bad. So this room seems to kind of have a theme of enemies that you don't necessarily want to hit with your sword, because the red top guys bounce you far and you'll go flying off the edge, and the green things are electric. So some of them, I'm guessing these are two different types of Genie, since they're... We have some that are visible, like even in the darkness we can see the one with the eye over there. Seems to be the stronger one. And then we have the ones that aren't so visible, that are... we can't really see them unless we're actively... so we have the light around us. Okay, so we've got these guys. Oh, come on. Okay, let's let this recharge a bit. Walk straight towards them. Set the things off. We can just launch fire at them. There we go. Okay, like some bomb slugs. Alright. 35th floor, is this? That's right, that was the fake out one. Fortunately, these enemies aren't too bright. So there's just a lot of them, but once we can get them to all be from the same direction, we can just swing our sword at them. On the 37th floor. Oh, okay, a bunch of these. Oh, that is a ledge, not a wall. That is still a ledge. Oh, we ended up over there. Hope I'm not burning anyone in the crowd there. Ah. Yeah, I'm just walking right into these Wizrobe attacks. Okay. This is a ball and chain guy. This stronger ball and chain guy. Alright. Fairy. Okay, we don't need to catch it in a bottle since we've already full on bottles, but take the health there. 10 more floors. Okay, so 42. If I swing my sword at you and you jump back and throw the bone at me, since... Okay. 43. I feel like we're doing a little better than we were last time. Yeah. And if we can kill them while they're frozen, they won't split, it seems like. So, 44. Okay, that was so impressive. We managed to take out the enemy before he really did anything. Okay, 46. Oh, there we go. 47. $49. Still haven't had to use any of our potions. Okay. So now, before we move on, let's go ahead and drink up. Let's ready that potion. Now, floor 50. We can still fall off the edge. Ooh, we don't lose a heart for doing so, though. Okay, tried using fire, but that... Actually, you know what might help at times? We can at least jump over him when he comes directly towards us. And there we go. Oh man, we're getting silver rupees and gold rupees. Okay. Boom, boom, you brought the doom. You're one of a kind, sword boy. Your clear time was 14 minutes, 26 seconds. To beat your time on this course, I'll give you some extra rupees just for the extra effort. Oh yeah, and I have a wee little something special you might be interested in as well. We got the super lamp. It's bright as ever and has more attack power now. Now you can even use your lamp on your enemies. It's hot stuff. Oh yeah, I've got another very special prize for you. That's only if you're interested, of course. To get it, all you have to do is clear the advanced course again. When you come back to do that, be sure you have one of those bug-catching thingies with you, okay? Just let me know if you want another go at it. I'm not going anywhere. Alright. So I think, well, let's do... I would like to get the next thing, but first, let's go... Let's just refill our potions. Listen, I know you saved me and all, but think you might be overusing the old broom here? Nah, I think we're good. So we should have plenty of rupees to get another yellow potion and another blue potion. Nope, that's not what I need. Hey, you lost confusion. Okay, yeah, fortune teller. You're not interested that we're going to your Graham's house? Don't want us to pass on a message or anything? Okay. Okay, we'll take a blue potion. Then we'll go... Are we at 90 Mai-Mai's yet? 88 Mai-Mai's, just need 2 more. Okay. We'll search for those after we take this on again. You're lucky getting those so many places. Yeah. Well, getting all these rupees is good, and we should get a lot more going through the treacherous tower again. You're really wearing out my poor little broom. You'd better buy me a new one once in a while. Otherwise, how will I give you more rides? Yeah, I think we'll be able to afford it. But I think for a few of our heart pieces, we're going to have to take on some tough mini games that might require a few tries. So being able to have all of these rupees will be nice. We won't have to worry about when we get to that point. We shouldn't have to worry about stopping and going hunting for more rupees if it takes too many tries. Or put another way, if we get to the mini games and it takes me so many tries that I run out of rupees when I have this many, it might just be that we don't go for those heart pieces. Alright. Made it through once. I think we should be able to make it through again. Knowing that we've done it before, I think... didn't seem like it was that bad this time. Now we got our strategy for some of the harder monster rooms. Using the ice and fire rods are kind of nice. Boom, boom. Look who just walked in the room. Sword Boy is going to be the next contestant on the advanced course. Yep. Ready for this? Well, well, well. Double boom in the room. I'm so impressed. The advanced course is 50 floors. Beat up the baddies to your heart's delight for the bargain price of only 300 rupees. Please and thank you. And if we can top it, if we can beat it faster than we did before, we'll even get a bonus. Not that I think we need the bonus rupees, but Still not sure I understand the audience being monsters themselves, like, they're cheering us on, taking out these monsters. Unless we did hear in the village that's the low rule equivalent of Kakariko Village, there were the people wanting to like dress up as monsters because they felt that, you know, we can't beat the monsters, we might as well. Ow. Might as well just, if you can't beat them, join them. Maybe that's what's going on here. Maybe these guys are some of the villagers who dressed up as monsters, but when they see someone who actually is beating the monsters, they're like, oh, hey, yeah, that is nicer. Okay. Poe room. Gotta get a little bit more reckless and taking more hits here. If that lets us go faster, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but make sure I'm not just getting careless. Oh, can we use the new lantern? Let's see what the new lantern does. 8 times the attack power of your old lamp. Wait, is this a weapon? Okay, let's see what happens when we do this. Hey, it seems to do like as much damage as our sword. Since it's taken out the blue ones in 1 hit and the red ones in 2 hits. I think our sword has a little bit more range. Lantern might come in handy when we get into the dark room, though. Okay. There we go. Well. Not quite what I intended to do, but it worked. big ones. And they bounce us quite a bit when they hit us, don't they? Okay. Okay, I think our fire just took out all the little ones. It's fine by me. I'm not going to complain about that. 21F. Guess this one's going to have the rats, then it's going to have the ropes. So I think the rats are called rats in the Zelda series. It does seem kind of odd, though, that the snakes get to be called ropes and the rats just don't get a fancy name. And then we have our... Oh, one of the whiz ropes took out another whiz rope. We have the mini Moldorms. Get back here. Running past them just activated all of them at once. They'd all come to me. Okay, Lionels. Okay, bouncy guys. Okay, good. Yeah, can I get a little help from my lantern, at least light up around me? Yeah. There we go. At least I can see if stuff's coming directly for me. Come on. Is that the only one left? Now we have one right here. go. We need our fire rod again. Let me go ahead and drink a blue potion. I'll get our fire rod back out because I want it eventually. Okay, then this is a bunch of enemies assault us as soon as we pick up the heart. Oh, okay, you guys bounce us pretty hard too if we jump into us instead of us hitting you. Okay, come on. There we go. That's what it is. Good. Oh, okay. Ice Whiz robes. Where'd the last one go? Alright. When he throws the ball and chain at us, that's a good indication to use the... Go ahead and use our flame rod. One heart shy of full. These guys shouldn't be too bad with ice. I do appreciate that it refills our magic meter between each round. So, okay. Unfortunately, the time it took to swap out our rod was enough time for him to jump in the air. But okay, 46. Okay, yeah. Red versions of these guys. Come on, dude. Oh, that's right. The traps are facing me. You guys are kind of quick, aren't you? Alright. Okay, probably end up using our other blue potion here. Wait, did the other guy just... How did he even fall off? That's odd. Okay. Okay, let's make ourselves invulnerable. Invulnerable, but still not able to fly. Okay, let's... Okay. Okay, if we swing our sword too early, we just go... Okay, even if we swing our sword on time, we go flying across the arena. There we go. Alright. So that's our second time through. What's our reward? I mean, lots of rupees, presumably. Okay. Boom, boom, you brought the doom. You're one of a kind, sword boy. Clear time was 12 minutes, 38 seconds. A new record. Boom, boom all around. Here's an extra bonus for you. Extra 300. Which we can't even carry all. We'll see better once we're out of here, but we have maxed out our rupees at 9,999. Oh ma, that's all I can say. Literally just oh ma. Boom, boom, and sweep like a broom. You've cleared the advanced course twice now, sword boy. As promised, here's an extra special prize for you. You got the super net. That's one fierce piece of equipment. Now you can even use your net to beat up enemies. How fun is that? Even though I've given you my special prizes, will you still visit? Don't forget about me, okay? Please and thank you. Just let me know if you want another go at it. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, so... Super net, 8 times the attack power of your old net, whatever that means. So, you now have a net that can... Yeah, that's what we want. Let's go ahead and have that just in case. It attacks slowly, but it should be able to hit enemies. Okay. If we actually... Okay, these are probably not the best enemies for this. Here we go. Yeah, 2 hits and he's dead. Yeah, let me go back down to this fairy fountain. Okay. Yeah, the invulnerability potion doesn't last long, but it might be helpful. Definitely, when we do get around to going after the final boss, we'll try to get an invincibility potion and a one of the... I think there was a power-up potion as well. So, alright. Let's search for more Mai-Mais. It says there's still one here in Death Mountain. Okay. Is this a one-way bridge? Okay, we'll have to go up to it. Across. Or we can just fly over the ice ruins and start our investigation there. Aren't you tired? Look, I'm delighted to give you a lift, but don't forget to rest sometimes. Doesn't seem like there's one around here. Keep in mind they won't be inside any caves or anything. Maybe on that little island over there. There is a treasure chest down there. We probably don't need it, because it's probably just rupees or something, but... Oh, I think we tried to get down there before, didn't we? Yeah, this is... I think we tried to get down there, went down... That's going down those, paths, those elevators that go up and down. Oh, what fools dare to approach the dreaded ice ruins just ahead. So let's see if the Maimai's this way first. Okay, so I'm guessing either the Maimai is down, so we'll have to go down, or it's over there. Okay, I'm not hearing it, so if it's over there, it's like on the far end of that ledge. So I guess we do have to go down. Let's see if we can... Huh. So far, this is the only way we can go, it seems. O ye fool who seeketh the ice ruins, travel north. I'm kind of curious how they knew we were a fool. I'm hoping this leads us outside. It does. Okay, it's not the route to the treasure chest, but okay, at least we can search for Maimais down here. Up, hear it. Okay, no, we're gonna have to pop it off. Up here. Okay, so that's all the ones up here. Oh, we don't have any... We don't have a save point where the Dark World version of the Sanctuary is. Okay, so there's 3 over here by Eastern Palace. Let's go there next. Dark Palace. It's Eastern Palace in Hyrule. To get those eerie glasses from the fortune teller, they let you see ghosts. Neat and creepy, but mostly neat. Okay, this was the area, remember, where we had to sneak through and there were the enemies that had line of sight, and if they saw us, they'd just kick us out back to the beginning. It looks like those enemies are gone now. So I don't know if were any Mai-Mais in this area, but this does seem an opportune time to search for them. So it's out of the area over there. We can head out of the area over there. Other side. Let's try to search the rest of this dark area before we head out of it. Not hearing any Mai-Mais. Is that a crystal or something? Oh yeah, our bow shoots 3 arrows now because it's been upgraded. That's actually probably pretty useful, so let's keep a hold of that. Maybe we can merge. Yeah, we can merge plate around here, can't we? Yeah, that's how we get around there. So, alright. I don't think there's any Mai-Mais in the dark area then. So now we're back to here. So let's head down here, see if there's any Mai-Mais. Okay, hearing Mai-Mais around there. I think we've already been that way because the fissure is open, or marked on the map. Oh, I hear a Mai-Mai around here. One of these trees, maybe? Yep. I lost Mai-Mai. Take it to Mother Mai-Mai, won't you? Absolutely. Okay, so... Apologize if I suddenly get a little quiet. I'm trying to listen for Mai-Mais. So we need to get across there. Whoop. That's not going to do it. Okay, now I need to... Can't get across this way. Yeah, can get across to here. Okay, this brings us to a cave. Please spare my life. Here, I'll give you this. Just leave me alone. Oh, blue rupee, thank you. Okay, I'll go. Safe, I'm safe. Thanks so much. Okay, but how does that help us get up here? It doesn't seem to... Okay, so I think we need to go up to that upper level. Maybe. Okay, so there's a fissure there. Can we even get back up to where we were? Or do we have to... No, yeah, we can. Okay, so we... Ah, here we go. Let's go across this way. Alright, now we're up here. There's a fissure we haven't been through before. Did I hear my mic? No. Okay. Oh, it's probably in that grass up there. Okay. Right. One more. And then we'll make sure we go through this fissure. Okay, here's where those one-eyed kappa things are in bulk. Is there like a hidden cave behind this waterfall? Can't go around that way. Oh, there. Is that a my? Yes, it is. Okay. It's the last my for this area. So now let's go see where this fissure takes us. I've already been here. Why didn't we go down that fissure before? Okay. Or did we and I just wasn't seeing it because Link was overlapping it? That's entirely possible as well. So, alright. Actually, I want to be in the light world because next we're going to go over where the sanctuary is in Hyrule. And again, I apologize to keep calling Hyrule Light World, Low World, Dark World, thinking of Link to the Past terminology. But despite the similarities, it is not the same game, so it's not quite fair to act like they're the same. Yep, eerie glasses. We are... Yeah, we got all the Mai-Mais that are in Hyrule. That's good. There's one in this area. It's pretty small, so... Ooh, is that a gold bee? Caught a golden bee. It's so bright and buzzy. Yes, let's put it in a bottle. Let's see if what the bee guy will give us that. Oh. Let's say for that. It's rare B is bright gold and sells for high price. Sorry, when we caught it, it says something about be careful. Okay, for some reason there's a purple Dompe here. Another B. Another spot for that. Oh, here we go. Alright. Got another Mai. Just 7 more. And now we're finding all the rupees. Now we're pretty much maxed out. So, alright. Let's go down to the... I was going to say Lake Hylia, but probably isn't here. It'd probably like Lake Loria or something. Turtle Rock. Alright, Irene's Taxi here. That'll be 9,999 rupees. Hey, we happen to have that much. Nah, just messing with your head. I couldn't take money from you, so buckle up. And by buckle up, apparently we mean grab onto the bristles of the broom and don't actually get on it or anything. Okay. So my could be in the water. Might be looking out. Could be under something, could be on a wall. Oh, is it? Maybe it's up there on that, under that skull. Okay, let's see. Yes, alright. Alright, getting close. I've got like... Let's go up to Lost Woods area, or Skull Woods. Yeah, some places we can only access with Kukos. Guess we should probably save. It's been a while. I'm going to try to find these last 6 before we leave, but if we have to leave early, we'll at least turn in the what we've got. I feel like these rupee likes are a little bit more forgiving than the rupee likes in previous games. They pop up, but they give us a chance to back away from them. They don't seem to just pop up already engulfing us. Or maybe we're just being a little more cautious around them. Reflexes are getting better at jumping back when we see them. Oh, you're the... Sorry, you're the Kuko equivalent. Which we need to use to get over there, right? Alright. Yeah, I remember seeing that heart piece. We were trying to figure out how to get up to it, so... That's how we jump over with the vulture Kuko. Am I back here? No. Oh, I hear one. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Was that the one we heard? Let's verify by... Yeah, this is where we heard him. I don't hear him anymore, so good. Okay, so... 2 more, probably somewhere here in the woods. If we could come out here. I don't know why those guys have what appear to be spears, but then have like the... It looks like they're like wrapped in padding, like they're practice spears or something. There's something over here. Okay. Fissure there. We haven't been in that fissure? Seriously? We must have. That's... Yeah, okay, there it is. I was gonna say, that's the one that's on the back of the house in Kakariko Village. I think that's one of the earliest ones we found. No Maimai's here. Oh, here's a Maimai. Okay. One more. So, you know, it's more like a baton or like a drumstick or something rather than a spear. There's another bee following us. Okay. Did I hear something? But okay, how do we get into that middle area? Did we have to go through Skull Woods to get there? Because I don't... We can walk all the way around. There was a... I saw a hole there. Okay, we have to... Sorry, we have to go through the Skull Woods and like come out that part to try to get in there. Can we hear Maimai anywhere in there? Okay, that's the weather vane. Fine, we'll save. Will that stop you squawking? Okay. I don't hear anything in there. So I think the only place we haven't really explored is the northwest of the woods. Let's go around and see if we can find our way up there. Maybe Maybe the ones with the giant batons are just like some drum majors who got caught up in the war by mistake. Okay, I'm trying to get over there. There's this big center portion here. Okay, how do we get in there? That's... I think that's what we need to figure out. There's another entrance, but that goes nowhere. Okay, there's another exit here. So maybe we do need to go into Skull Woods. Hey, the only thing I can think of is going into Skull Woods and checking out those two little other areas. Okay, hopefully, since we've already cleared the dungeon, unlocked everything, made our way through it, hopefully it won't be too bad trying to make our way up to that area, to those areas. I saw an open treasure chest in the one, so I know we've been there before. Okay, Skull Woods. Yeah, so I can see the exits on the map. Oh, that's right. Have you. Get out of here. Really don't like that thing. Fortunately, it's not quite as ambushy in this one as it is in other titles. Okay, so I think is this... Yeah. Okay, this is this little area. Okay, that's right, we can... Okay, so we didn't find it out that door. Up here. No, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so that's the main entrance. Let's go around to this... Oh. This other entrance. Okay. Ah. Okay. Try outside this entrance. Okay. Nothing here. Now we need to get to the other entrance. Where are we? Okay, this is just gonna... This will take us back this way. Okay, so I think what we want to do, let's go over here, this one, and then if we... Oh, stop, would you? I think if we come this way, this will take us up to the room above. That'll take us outside. No, it will not. We have to... That was the boss room. How do we get to that door, then? Okay, not sure how that happened, but... Yeah, can you just take me back to the entrance, please? Thank you. Well, not quite where I wanted to be. Okay. Alright, well, I'm not sure how to get over there. I'm not even sure if that's where the My is. I just can't think of anywhere else at the moment. But, so let's hold off on that for next week. For now, let's us turn in the My and sell the bee. Just me, or are there tons of monsters around right now? Probably a good idea to pack up some purple potion. My gram can brew up some for you. Purple's one of the ones we didn't buy. That's the, I think, makes us do more damage potion. Alright. Let's go talk to Mother My. I knew you'd be able to help me. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, I can make something of yours nicer. Please give it to Mother My. Okay, well, the only thing we have left is the hook shot. The hook shot. Nice. The hook shot is more powerful now. Try it out to see its stronger effects. And also the hook now looks more like a fleur-de-lis rather than like an arrowhead hook. Okay, we just have 4 more. So shy, we might not even see them when we walk by, but we can hear their cry. So what does the new hookshot have? Hookshot got mightier. Its attack speed is faster, and it inflicts damage. So I think before it just stunned enemies. Now it says it can actually inflict damage. That's what I want. Whoa! That is fast. Okay, so not as powerful as our sword, but still pretty useful, and it has a decent range. Okay. Let's go talk to the bee man. Tell him we found a golden bee. Just to think, a golden bee. I never thought I'd see another. 300 rupees that we, I guess, are just going to drop on the ground because our wallet's full. Buzz Buzz, come back anytime. Found another bee. Okay, yeah. Alright, so it was just rupees. I was kind of hoping for a piece of heart or something, but... Alright. With that, I think we'll call it a night. Next time, what we'll do is we'll try to get those last 4 Mai-Mais, and then we'll be looking for the pieces of heart, which I believe will also take us to some of the mini-games. So, yeah, some of the mini-games we'll have to beat with a certain score in order to get pieces of heart. I'll try those on stream, but if we end up not being able to do them next week, then I'll just try doing them off stream if it ends up being something where I just have to grind a bunch of times. But I think that's that'll just about do it. When we get the Mai-Mais and the pieces of heart, we'll be ready to take on the final. We'll go to the final Local Castle, and let's see. We have no pieces of heart currently, so we have 2 heart containers. There should only be 8 pieces of heart left to get. So, definitely closing in on the end game here. And so, as a reminder, I will not be streaming this Friday, but I should be available next Monday, and we'll see if we can finish up our side quest then. So, with that, thank you for joining me. Have a good week, and I will see you next time. Bye.